What
Okay.
fucking time of the year is it? It's May, isn't it?
It is May, yeah.
Just about. It's May 27th.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's not it then. I'm looking at the April one. What
Okay.
fucking time of the year is it? It's May, isn't it?
Okay, I'd say we're on YouTube by the sounds of it, by the sounds of Howard anyway.
Where are we? Live.
Ah, yeah.
We are live, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Good. Okay, cool. Let's start the party. Did any of you bring any drink? Howard, you're always good, man, for a bit of whiskey or a bit of fucking beer or something anyway. What are you on?
Water.
Yeah, on that my
Water.
wine, son.
My
It might look
body.
like Leo.
Coke Zero
Coke.
tonight.
Oh,
Danielle.
Coke Zero. Eh?
Oh my
Good
God,
night.
I'm the only one drinking. Fucking
I'll run out to
hell.
the bar there now, Richie. I'll grab something. Enjoy
Oh,
it.
Ah. Fuck it. Okay.
Yeah.
How bad. Anyway,
Right.
welcome everybody to the Metal Self Forums live and on YouTube. I have Owen, I have Emmett, I have Big Al, I have Howard and Danielle. And if you don't know who these people are, for fuck's sake, lads, get with the scene, the Irish metal scene. All the stars are out tonight for this going to be brilliant special on Monkfest.
Mhm.
So unless you've been living in Mars, Monkfest has been going now for, Owen, is it 2 years? This will
be the third, I suppose, yeah.
This will be the third one. Yes, correct. Yeah. And which one of you wants to talk about? Because I know the three lads have been involved from the start to various degrees. So first of all, are you excited about this lineup? Has to be
Oh, absolutely.
one of the best ones
Mm.
yet, surely.
Oh, this is 100%. This is the best out of the three. I think as well as that, like the difference with this year as compared to the first two editions and everything like that, like there's one or two bands doing special sets, which I don't know, like I go to festivals abroad the whole time, and that's something I really appreciate when I go to like something like Keeper 2 or whatever, when a band does a specialty set. And like just to throw a dart, like even Corrosa playing as within in full is going to be phenomenal. Like, do you know what I mean? But outside of that, I know personally, like from talking to people at Siege and everything about it, there's a lot of buzz around, especially the Limerick area for this year's edition anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you echo that, Owen and Al?
100%, yeah, can't wait.
What
Especially
is that?
for really looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to playing. Like the crowds, first and second year have been excellent.
Yeah.
Lovely people, great turnout. During the day, it's fun as well. Like the barbecue is excellent crack. Everyone gets to get their burger on, get their booze on, and then get up with a full belly, mosh around.
There's fucking burgers steaks everywhere.
That's the other thing as well. Like the first year, we were like, a few boxes of sausages would be all right, and then halfway through the barbecue, people running over to dogs and grabbing stuff. So we're a bit more prepared now this year. Like,
Who's going to be doing chef duties?
Myself and the From the Depths boys, listening room boys.
Class.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
sir.
telling you, like if there's anyone out there who hasn't gone, like the barbecue for me, I think is like one of the selling points that makes it so much different to anything else you're going to see in Ireland throughout the year. Because like I know the boys will attest, it's like there's like a vibe and an atmosphere during the barbecue, and especially at the start of the gig itself when you get upstairs and everything, it's kind of like a big family kind of get together, if that makes any
Nice.
sense. And it was like that from the off, which is really, really cool. Because like the first year we were trying to figure everything out, and like literally we had attendees helping us do X, Y, and Z and everything like that. So it's a real kind of communal effort, and like you see that in full display with the barbecue. Like, but we'll be there like in 1 minute we're playing like some ridiculously heavy like Sludge or Doom, and then the next like Rick James is blaring over the Phamarcia speakers. Like, do you know what I mean? It's,
all emotion guaranteed. Like,
yeah.
Kind of a bit, American with the barbecue and, the kind of festival atmosphere as well. This is the one I'm going to for the first time, so I'm excited over the barbecue. I love my fucking food, man. You have to feed me to keep me happy. All my mates will fucking testify to that. And like, what cooking skills are you bringing to the? Like you've had 2 years now of it, and are you doing special Ballymaloe courses, or is it just going to be Ballymaloe relish fucked in a bun?
I can tell you this much now. When the first Monkfest happened in 2022, I couldn't cook a ration or a sausage or nothing.
Sweet
Like
Jesus.
it was terrible. But like my partner is here now, sitting across from me. She can't do any of this. I cook for the pair of us literally every day, and she'd tell you I'm getting a lot better now with age and everything like that. If it was a curry or something now, it'd be absolutely sus. But
Go away from her head, Emmett, and let her like say that herself, like, you know.
no, I'm not that brave. No, like,
But
no, like,
cook.
but not even like that. Like, you know, even when I was asking the boys in the podcast about getting involved in stuff, that like I remember Smokey, that was his first reaction. He was just like, "Oh man, I don't know if I can cook." And I was like, "Grand, you do the till, so like, do you know what I mean?" It's
Okay.
it's late now. The one thing I will say is like we're full of beans at the start, but like a lot of us are near half sauce by the end of the barbecue between the heat and like drinking on the job and everything like this. Oh my god, like going up the stairs at 6 o'clock last year.
Wait till you see this, man. It's like a well-oiled machine. Like one of the lads there at the front doing money and taking tickets. Someone be cutting onion. One of them be coming back with a fresh tray of pints. You know, back onto the board, tapping a fucking burger, like a well-oiled machine, man. Like.
Yeah. And then there's the hum off him at the end of the night, like.
Smell of smoke.
We'd be like someone. Oh, between the onions and the barbecue smoke, like we'd be walking upstairs. We're like people that's been smoking blunts for the whole morning. Like our eyes are blood red. We're there looking. Have you got the float in the till?
Oh, Jesus. Danielle, is this your first or second or third Monkfest? Second, okay.
Yeah. I went last year and I can attest the barbecue was delicious. Yeah,
right,
very good. Tombs broke me though. I had to leave near the end of your set and get physio for 6 months. So
fucking hell!
Yeah, so
that was a rough game.
Yeah, so prepare yourself, guys.
Were you aware of this, Alex?
I'm aware that happens to most people after we play. Either they have to leave in one way, in some capacity or another. They have to go.
Yeah.
That's huge. So.
Yeah. So yeah, this year I'm hoping to survive the tomb set. Yeah.
So yeah, give us a few tips on how to pace yourself, Danielle. I mean, look who I'm asking.
I'm the worst person.
You're the worst person. So let's do the Danielle top 5 tips of what not to do.
Don't pre-drink.
Okay.
That's
no need for it.
That's no need for that.
Right.
Yeah. Don't. When you have one drink, don't order another drink. When you have one in your hand, I've been guilty of having 2 or 3 drinks at one time.
Yeah.
There's two, and you know I can't remember the rest. Yeah.
Bring somebody along that will remember and look after you. Is it?
Yeah. Somebody who'll stay in the background and just intervene if needed, but let you go about your business and break your back and crowd surf and. Yeah.
Okay. Danielle's Guide to Surviving Monkfest. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, is there anyone after throwing in comments there, Danielle, or?
No, not that I can see.
They're all watching.
No. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play random songs throughout the interview. So first of all is a band called Blood. Don't know too much of them, but they're doomy and from Dorset. So Doom Dorset, yeah, like that. They're 2-piece featuring Simon Moores on guitar and vocals and Sean Rutter, ex-Electric Wizard, on drums. So we'll give these a blast and see what you think.
Lots, and I cannot lie.
Yeah. Okay, so you get a kind of rough idea of what that's about. The album was released, Fuck the Future, on Curse Monk Records last year. So
Love
if you're
the
into that,
That's fucking class.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
And,
that's
you know,
that's
that's
heavy
what-
as fuck. Like,
Reminds me of Electric Wizard. Has got that vibe. I think they're
Yeah.
from the same neck of the woods, aren't they? Like
maybe so.
Dorset.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure
there's a
where
bit
Electric
more-
Wizard are
That's
from.
right on wrestling.
What's
That's
that
what
on?
it said in the fringe, you know.
I'd say Howard's right. I think Electric Wizard and I think it's Dorset that area. I'm not too sure though. Couldn't tell you. Sounds
Like, if you
sounds
turned
about-
around, Owen, and looked at the globe that's behind you, you should be able to zoom in and find Dorset on it, man.
Finland.
So, have we an idea of lineups, as in time slots and stuff yet, or is that going to be waited? We're going to wait for that. I'm just thinking, like, when Blunt or Blut are going to be on. Like, I can't imagine them starting the day off with Blut. Like, you're just going to be fucked.
Blood at a barbecue.
The arrangement is done, but like we haven't put out the exact, time yet. That'll probably be a week, maybe 2 weeks in advance, max.
Beforehand. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah.
But it's all a bit pummeling when you look at the lineup there.
It
I
is.
mean, Jesus.
There's
That's
no.
worse.
Regardless who starts, I think you're going to get a kick in the teeth at about 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock whenever it kicks off,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of relentless and
It is.
like Howard said, it's just
There's absolutely no moment to chill at all. Like,
Yeah, there's no chill in this lineup. Like, it's
No.
get in, fuck everybody up all day long, and then bye bye.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if speakers don't blow up. Like, it's a testimony to how good like the amplifiers we've been using are. The fact that like we've never had a technical issue. I'm fucking touching wood here right now as well because I'm not fucking.
Oh my
You'll
God.
jinx it.
You
now.
heard it first. You fucking heard it first.
I'm touching wood. But, like, it's just, we were so lucky, like.
Who's
can't wait
doing
to play
sound
this
for it,
clip in
lads?
3 months' time.
I'd say the sound will be done just by Phamarcia staff. It'll probably be Diarmid and I'm guessing, I could be wrong now, I'm just guessing, but I can't remember his other name, but the lad who did it last year, really good. Really
Yeah.
fun to work with, like really chill. And he kind of gave you everything you wanted. He's like, we'll just blast the PA, we'll just push everything as hard as possible, which is what you want. Lights, he was doing lights as well last year. I can't fucking remember his name and I feel bad now if you're watching. But it'll probably be Phamarcia in-house.
Okay. Cool. Okay. On to the next band. Again, another band that I didn't know anything about, but fuck me, they sound really good. Is Guest.
Geist.
Geist, is it?
Yeah.
Geist are good. Yeah. Okay. They've established themselves as a force to be reckoned with in the UK underground, playing a furl. I love that word, furl. That just conjures up so much dank shit. Like a furl mix of dark, hardcore crust and metal. They've toured extensively, both independently and with international acts, while gaining a reputation for an impressive live show that has been described as a claustrophobic assault on the senses, and have been hailed as one of the best hardcore bands in the UK, man. Jesus. Okay, so we'll give these lads, this song is Peeling Wax. I'm going to be fucking front and center for them.
They sound great, man. They're really
Oh.
cool. They're like they just kind of turn left of the Ronnie Radke stuff and they kind of aim towards more of a Daughters thing. But what's fucking great about listening to them is the bass is pumping in it.
Yeah.
It's hardcore is usually vocals and guitar, but this has got fucking bass.
Yeah, and do you know
Really,
what
really cool.
they reminded me of with that bass tone is Baylor as well. It's that fucking.
There's a bit of Baylor, a bit of host body as well, actually.
Yeah.
Really good.
So wow, that's going to be again.
Relentless, Richie, relentless.
Oh yeah, but like good relentless for me anyway.
Absolutely.
That ceiling's going to come down with Phamarcia.
Oh, it's shocking. So
Yeah, it was.
If that's the jinx, if that's the jinx, man, that's bad voodoo, man. I wouldn't say that. Like, I'm touching that wood again. That fucking floor, man.
Keep touching that wood on.
Yeah.
Daniel, any comments? Is there anyone out there?
Any comments? What do you want me to comment on, Richie? How hardcore that is? How cool that is?
Is there anybody watching even?
Oh, sorry, that comment. Jesus. No, I there's 18 people watching.
Okay.
And I can't see any comments.
I can see them there.
Maybe maybe I can. Oh, I can't see.
Ronan says metal. The children of metal. Tomas O'Brien says come to Brazil. Ronan a Harkathon. Ronan from 10 Ton Slug says come to Cavan. Kai Tillady, the lineup this year is crazy good. Ronan, go on, Roger, that old cursed mug. May he doom long and prosper.
Class.
Kai Till I Die is explaining who it is. This is Alan, by the way, a different name on the YouTube.
Alan Bullman.
Yeah, he's diversifying his portfolio. He's put his name across a few different formats. Thomas Clark says sounds rough, all right. Run on, sounded like a slow door creaked closing. Tomas O'Brien, one of the finer Freudian slips there. Tomas Clark in the red, and Tomas O'Brien, the lightning trust survives. Some lads doing pull-ups last year, so likely be grand.
Yeah.
Okay, Howard, you're on comments.
Oh, yeah, I was looking in the wrong place.
Jesus Christ.
It's been a long day.
Okay, so this next solo act, man, I'm not sure about this one. You know the one. Do you know the one I'm on about? Aren't it?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the other side of the coin.
Luxury Mollusk.
Luxury Mollusk.
Malus, yeah, performs a unique mix of harrowing, yes, it is harrowing, harsh noise and occult industrial ambience. I was thinking, is it Roger in disguise? But I mean, this is even fucking more extreme, like. So instrumental generally consists of scrap metal, bones, prepared tape cassettes, and whatever stuff can be found on location. Performances have been described as hellish, and he's been referred to as Ireland's greatest living noise artist. Wow, let's give this a listen and see how long he can last. So which song is this actually? Enamel Waiting. And the 12 inches out in, I think it's what, September, is it? The 12 inch of that?
You really did, Richie.
I loved that, you know. Just reminded me of the last filling I got in the dentist. So yeah, so maybe he should work on that side of things, you know.
I do think though that's the shortest set in the day. Is the luxury Mollusk. I think he's only doing 20 odd minutes, something in that ballpark. It was because I remember like Raj had the whole lineup put together and everything like that. That was the last edition was Luxury Mollusk. So like I'm waiting to like I love that type of noise stuff personally. It's way better live than it is on record.
Yeah,
I'd
give it that, but
we were
I'm waiting to see some heads turn with this now. To be fair, on the day, like because some people are not going to have gone through.
Man, I'm going to be in the corner covering my ears, depressed out of my head. Like. And I'm not knocking him. It's just my own personal taste. Jesus Christ! As I said, I survived a trip to the dentist last week. It was traumatic, and this just brought the whole thing back to me.
When we were putting the lineup together, Raj, you know, he was kind of he put that name forward. We were kind of kicking it back, going, "Oh, is it maybe a bit too intense for the day?" And I was like, "Think about the label, man. The label that you've created. It's like, it's crust and it's doom and it's all this stuff, but it's also noise. That's part of the label. So showcase the entire spectrum of the label. It's not for everyone, but like that's okay. You can go have a burger."
Exactly. Spot on.
Like, I definitely thought it would be good to encourage him to get like not just all the doom and crust and hardcore and stuff, but put some of the noise on it as well. Like,
there'll definitely be people into it, Alex, 100%, and it's good to have that diversity in it. But Jesus, not me anyway. Fucking.
And it was right though. That's the kind of thing. Like I went to see Sun there recently, and that's not something you put on record. It has to be something you experienced. It's definitely a live thing.
Yeah, that's a great example, actually. I saw them in fucking Hellfest. I couldn't get out of there fast enough, man. I was up at the front and
I loved it,
trying to push my way through the crowds while fucking going deaf at the same time. Like,
2.5 hours we sat there, man.
What's that on?
I was with Alex. Like we sat there 2.5 hours.
I wouldn't fucking doubt you. And I'd say you had a fucking great time.
We had a blast.
It was a class. Yeah.
We got back to Limerick in about an hour.
He was, we got back and shout out to Kean. But this dickhead was sitting a few rows in front of me. And how did he greet me while walking past? He just farted, man. He just farted on my face. And I was walking, like, keeping over the seats left because it was in the, what was the name of the place? Big fancy fucking arena, like, and there was all bing bong, take your seats, and we're all seated. Alex walks past, shits himself, and just keeps going. Like,
can you imagine if you were lighting a doob at that moment? You could have fucking killed fucking 800 people. You know what I mean?
But it's that kind of gig. Like if the lads farted on stage, the fucking sound is going to push that shit smell right out into everybody's face anyway. Fucking all the air is coming this way.
Oh, no, baby.
In the Royal Concert Hall as well, like
it looked amazing actually.
Really nice.
It was what in the Royal Concert Hall?
Yeah.
How
the fuck did they get into the Royal Concert Hall?
But they're pushing the boundaries of what sound can do all the time. Whether you like it or enjoy it or not is irrelevant. It's the fact that they're pushing it to that limit. It's amazing.
The light show as well was something else. It was incredible. The whole experience was. It's something I wanted to see for a long time, and I thought it was amazing. It was brilliant.
Well, if you're going to do it, go to the Royal Albert Hall. Jesus Christ, that's unbelievable. I saw him, as I said, in a tent in Hellfest.
The Royal Concert Hall in Dublin. I think it's what it's called.
Oh, okay. I thought you travelled over to London to the Royal Albert Hall.
I know. I
was wondering how the fuck did they get that? Eric Clapton be fucking twisting in his grave, man. Okay, so let's go on. I'm going to play a Soothsayer next. Cannot wait. These lads bring it live every fucking time. So this is Cities of Smoke's a clip. Howard, did you have any access to any of their new material?
No, not yet. No, but just those lads. Liam is my favorite fucking. I've said this on the show before. He's my favorite frontline man for the last 20 odd years that I've known him. If you're going to this gig as a vocalist, just watch the guy, watch what he does. It'll spark off these ambitions in yourself to be a better vocalist. He's fantastic. I fucking love the lads, and they're to be seen. They're special. So take your, put your burger down for 40 minutes and go see him,
Not just a good vocalist, but an incredible performer as well, like the whole band, but Liam especially. I saw them.
Yeah.
See them
Crazy live show.
Yeah, it's really, really something special.
Yeah.
All the lads are fucking dead on. They're all sound heads, and
that helps as well.
Like those guys a lot, man.
I met Con after the siege the next morning, actually, when I was collecting my car, and he was as fucking hungover as me, but like he was saying that the next one is straightforward death metal.
Yeah, I can see that coming. I think the lads are definitely shifting from the post scene into the more extreme stuff.
Yeah.
That's where they belong. I think that's where they're going to be at home.
But I don't imagine they have that proggy sort of weird element that they have at the minute. They'll definitely bring that over into whatever.
I think so. So. I fucking love those lads. They're great.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So what else? Is there any comments out there again, Howard? We just keep people engaged there, see what they think so far.
So, someone said Luxury Mollusk, very harrowing. Evan says lovely groove on that. Thomas Clark says gotta love that old Siberian folk music. Kieran Coughlin from Crows says I love the beautiful melody in this one. Evan says very Daniel O'Donnell vibes on the head there, I think, Evan. Tomas says hello, Eamon. Ian Boot says jazz radio at a metal concert falling down the stairs. That's close enough, I think. Thomas Clark says you could hear the corrugateness. I'm not sure if that's a word in English language, but we'll go with it. Tomas O'Brien says I have a number of luxury mollusk CDs. Can't fucking wait for the set, to be honest. Evan says Doob Patrol, Nino. Thomas Clark says have it, love it. Ronan says heard the new tune. He's heard the new tunes off the Sutsayers. Pav showed it to him. It's fucking class.
Oh, class. Okay. Fuck it. Yeah. Very good.
And Conjurings from the Hellfire Club says cannot wait for Sutsayer.
Yes. Hello, Adrian. Okay. So next band on the playlist, we're going to listen to a bit of Croza.
Yeah.
Scorched Earth. Fucking mind blowing. There's no other way to describe it.
Great.
Incredible.
Daniel, did it live up to your expectations?
Ash, it's fucking class. And I'm absolutely cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this live. Great call to play it all live as well.
Had to be done.
Absolutely. Yeah. Jesus Christ, such a stacked lineup, lads.
Pretty fucking full on, all right. But that Crows album is fantastic. I've really been dissecting the fucking thing over the last 3 weeks, listening to it over and over again, and you know,
Yes,
find just the way I do it, finding things wrong with it, but then being like 15 listens in and going, what the fuck am I doing listening to something 15 times in a row? I must like it, you know?
Yeah.
But as time has gone on, you're starting to get the little bits and little nuances. It's an album
There
worth
you go.
spending time with. Really,
An
really fucking good.
extremely layered album. It's an extremely layered,
Yeah.
even like,
Yeah.
piece, the whole package actually, all of it together, like even down to the artwork. It's so simple, but I think
Yep.
the artwork captures the band, and or captures the album, I should say. But like the music, super layered, like something you. Oh, it's brilliant. I can't say enough. And actually, I have a piece. I got this for the missus there.
Oh, from Kieran.
Nice.
Speaking of Kieran's here, and there's a few prints on the wall as well. So
Yeah, Kieran's a great artist.
big fan of his work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He did a Parklon t-shirt before. He's a fantastic artist.
He's an excellent artist. Got that frame
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, sure.
And he did your work as well. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. They're all fucking sound as heads, you know?
I was actually in a panic, actually getting to the Siege, making sure I was there. Fucking hell, I have to get that the Partalon
t-shirt, yeah.
I was there going, holy fuck, I don't give a shit about the Siege t-shirts this year. I just need to get that Partalon on, you know. But yeah, I interviewed Kieran, Tomas, and Ollie in this special venue, and yeah, it just has to be color graded. It's coming out in 2 weeks' time. It's a pretty special interview, so a lot of time went into it actually. So it's, you know.
Oh, cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, be sure to check that one out. Okay, so comments, or we'll move on to the next song.
There's only a couple. You go through. Crow's album is a top shagger. That comes from Evan. Adrian from Conjuries from Hellfire Club says Crow's album of the year. So far, I reckon it's up there, yeah.
Yep.
Tomas O'Brien, anyone want anything from the shop there while this is happening? Cornetto, please, Tomas. Evan Cornetto. Thomas Clark. Oh, nice switch. And Jenny from the block says top drummer is Ollie. You are correct, Jenny from the block.
Yes, Jenny, spot on. Great drummer. Okay. So okay, we're going on to Tombs. Alex, which song did I pick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get maybe Stabbed in the Head or Anvil. I don't know. I don't know.
Not bad, not bad. You got fucking 2 out of 3 wrong. It's Megalobon. Our relationship is finished, Alex, if you don't fucking play that song.
We'll play our lowest common denominator death metal in disguise.
So you made an announcement, Tombs made an announcement. Is this one of the last gigs of the year for Tombs, or what are you up to?
Most likely, it depends if if the stars align and something goes right. If you keep taking gigs, you can't keep writing new music. So the plan is
100%.
we'll finish with Monkfest, and then we have a handful of songs we want to kind of finalize and hopefully get a start on the second album. So we keep taking gigs, we get distracted, but if the right one comes our way, we'll think about it. But trying to focus on some new songs here.
Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Okay, Owen, try and stay awake. we're nearly there, man. We're nearly at slung to a tree, but not quite yet. Just stay awake, okay?
Bedtime, man.
It is pretty dark behind you. The stars are out, all right, man. That's what's fucking you up, man. Why didn't you just put green forest behind you?
I'm in space.
Like, look at Emmett. Look at Emmett. Like, is an 80s disco vibe going on behind Emmett.
Yeah, this was not my choice. This is not my aesthetic. This is what happens. What happens when you cohabit? Like it couldn't be more polar opposite. I'm here like in nearly all black, and then there's like multicolored sensations behind you.
That's what you want, man. That's what you want, fairness. Bit of color in your life, man. That's what you want, like.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Looks like a set from Barbie.
That's what's going to happen now with the raffle part of this. Myself and Gala are going to go up and start singing I'm Just Ken. Like,
wasn't that Aqua? I'm a Barbara Gordon, no? Aqua.
Aqua, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 90s
flex. Fuck are we talking about Barbie? Okay.
But back to Tombs, man. Let's give them a bit more love because they're a fucking great band. And we've had the pleasure of playing with those lads a couple of times, and they're a pleasure to play with for one. But fantastic live band. I'm glad to hear that you're taking a bit of a break from it to focus on the more business end of things, getting a new album on the go and so on. So that's a good move. It's what everybody has to do eventually, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check these guys out. They're a fucking great band to see live and great fun.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And I think I've said this a few times on the podcast, but like I feel like every time I've seen Tombs live, you like level up. And I thought at the Crowbar gig, it was just fucking phenomenal. And it's been great, I think, to see you guys over the years, like just keep on bringing it, and it's fucking class. You've really perfected the live performance. So yeah, I think it's a really good time to get in the studio and give us more absolutely disgusting riffs.
Definitely taking a different direction as well. But sure, I won't say too much because fuck knows how long it'll take. But we're pretty pleased with what we're coming up with lately. I agree. I think we've all improved a little bit in songwriting and musicianship. And again, I won't say too much in case it's fucking terrible. But yeah, top tip for any new bands that are using a lot of distortion: noise gates. Not so bad.
Owen approves.
Never heard of one like
that. Game changer, man. Game changer.
Okay, Owen, we're coming to you, man. So like the next 5 or 6 minutes, you can take a breather and then do as much. Get those big breaths into you because you're going to be on the spot, man. So one of the bands that I fucking saw in the Siege, and I couldn't wait to see him, and I think it was nearly a year and a half ago, was True Home.
Oh, yeah.
What
fantastic
a
band.
Fucking performance for a 2-piece, man. I was in my element watching it. So can't wait to see these live. And
incredibly nice guys as well.
Really top
Big
lads.
time.
So let me see. True Home. What song will I play by them though? Any recommendations?
The Flight of the Mountain Hawk.
Summit is pretty good. Is it the Summit?
The Flight of the Mountain Hawk, Richie.
Flight of the Mountain Hawk is very good, yeah.
Hey, come here. Before I do that, we've got a guest arriving in. Joe from Gamma Bomb. We'll just pause it there for a second and we'll get Joe in.
That's not Joe.
It's like the toy show they're going to bring on one of our heroes.
Looks like Billy Connolly without the hair.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh,
Joe.
Keeping me in suspense.
Your mic is off, Joe. There you go.
I bet you Joe's fucking drinking, not like all the rest of you.
Dry shade.
There he is!
Mic is off.
Oh no, we can't hear you.
Okay, Joe, just get your mic ready and give us a shout out there. Howard, you can throw in some shouts there, man, while Joe is getting
comments while we're going. So we have Kieran Coughlin says, "Hon Alex." Ronan says, "Alexis." Ronan also says, "Gallygaggin." Tomas gives us the horns up. Kieran Coughlin says, "Fat riffs." Tomas Clark says, what was that last line? Sauteed grapes. Tommy McGuan, Emmett is eating wasps' nests at the barbecue if you don't donate.
me.
Okay, we're going to have to hold you to that one.
Knew it was coming up.
Adrian says, Tombs Live are a different beast. Sauteed grapes, Emmett eating wasps.
Yeah. Get the Monkfest.
I don't even know where that started, to be quite honest. It's been going on for over a year now.
Live wasps. Live wasp consumption. Live Monkfest.
Yeah, one of the boys just turned around. He woke up hungover, and I could tell by his text. He just goes, "Man, you should eat a wasp nest." And now I'm having strangers I've never met come up to me at gigs, being like, "Man, when are you going to eat the wasp nest?"
Okay.
This is the year I'm going to do it on stage before you call the raffle.
I'd say this, right? In Asian countries, they eat wasp nests like in slices. They put it into like wraps and stuff like that. I swear to God, because I googled this to see if it was an actual thing. If someone donates €100 on the day to Temple Street Children's Hospital, I will eat a slice of wasp nest on camera and live stream it somewhere.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
That's fucking fighting talk, and he only on Coca-Cola.
What a story. I've never heard that before.
I'm going to go hunting for wasps for the next couple of weeks. Bring a shit
Everyone's
out
going to be €500, he'll eat the whole nest.
I'll just be leaving fucking Phamarcia like swollen out from like all the stings.
And a flaky shot.
That's some poor Joe.
Cheers, guys.
Hey! Fashionably late, Joe.
I left my phone somewhere in the house and spent about 40 minutes like a total idiot walking around looking for it.
Your phone?
Yeah. And I emailed you and all saying, I can't find my phone, Richie. He sent me an email to join the Zoom. But there you go. Here I am, and I've got a beer. So
Yes, thanks, Joe. So have I. As for the rest of the noobs.
This is experience right here.
Why won't be on top?
I'm dealing with a very, very rough hangover, so I can't even look at a beer today.
All right. So, Joe, welcome to the show. Let me just ask, because I was desperate to fucking find out, the Gamma Bomb documentary, when's that coming out, or is it out yet?
Oh, no, they're doing like a thing in Belfast now on the 20th of June, I think. So they're doing like, they're all going to go up there and have a load of pints. It'll be good crack.
So the premiere, is it? Is there a premiere?
Yeah. They're doing like a Documentaries Ireland festival or whatever. So it's being shown. They're doing like a documentary about reef. So that gives us a good idea of our standing, thinking people who like reef and Gamma Bomb.
Fucking hell. Okay, reef. Yeah, I fucking like reef. My wife likes reef as well. We can name 2 or 3 songs more than Place Your Hands, that kind of way.
Yeah.
And how long is the documentary in the making, Joe?
A couple of years. Our mate Kieran, who's a filmmaker in his own right, has just been following us about. So we didn't really know what it was supposed to be about, and then just kind of became about getting back to gigging and stuff after the lockdown and stuff and all that kind of crack and being mates. So, but it's good. It's one of those things that I guess I kind of thought, all right, this is going to be one of those DVD extra type things, where it's just going to be shite. And then I no, it should be one of those Pantera videos from the early 90s where it was but it's none of those things, unfortunately. It's just really talking for an hour and a half and going on about fucking the Troubles and all that.
And you are heading to Japan, is it next week or the week after?
This week, going away now on Wednesday.
Ah, sweet.
Wow, fucking hell.
Cool.
But so are you chatting about Monkfest then, are you? Or have you got there yet, or what are you up to?
Yeah, we're just building up to the last band, which is slung from a tree up there, Mr. Gallen up there in the corner. So I'm gonna play a clip of True Home, and they're a 2-piece, Joe. I'd say you'd like them. It's just bass and drums. I don't know, have you heard of them before?
No, I've only really heard Croza and a couple of Blunt, the other band from England, from the gig lineup,
Okay. So this is Sailing the Sand Dunes by True Home. Shout out to Declan and Charlie of True Home. What do you think, Joe?
Class, very, very Sabbathy and bass player delight. Amazing.
I think he's got a Rickenbacker. Owen, would you verify that? I'm nearly sure he has.
He always runs shit loads of amplifiers when he plays them.
It's a real bass. It's a real bass players festival. Looking through the lineup and listening to the few tracks there, the bass is really popping and all of it.
That shit's turned up to 10, like, you know. 11, one might say. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a special vibe off True Home.
They kicked it off last year, Richie, and they couldn't have been a. Oh, no, they didn't. No, or did they? Alex, were they the first one, or was it Steiner? But either way.
No, True Home were first, and then it was Steiner.
Yeah, it was. But they kicked off, man, and they just kind of set the bar, you know. It was like, oh shit, like beat that, because started in the day, 5 o'clock, whatever time it started. The venue was already, like, for the best part, full, you know. There's already 60 people in Phamarcia, which is like, whoa, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's good to see it. Like, it really set the bar, and that's another thing about this. Like, you know, it's going to be starting early, it's going to be finishing late. The bar's going to be set early, you know. It's going to be whack. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, we had a few years to like iron out all the, you know, all the roadblocks and bumps we might come across. I know the first year we were playing and someone comes up. I think we were the last band on the first year. I think sound guy comes up. He's like, "You need to cut your set short." And like, we don't have any short songs. Well, we don't have them now. But we have a 14-minute song. We have a 15-minute song left to play. But like, that's not going to happen this year because it's organized.
Yeah. It was the same last year in fairness, though. We had no problemos. You know, it was pretty good. You know,
it was all good.
You know, long sets, like, because in fairness, man, it's Howard. You know, you all know yourself that it's hard to kind of capture these kind of bands in a half an hour. You know, so trying to stretch it 40 minutes. Obviously, 45 for the likes of Corrosa and Soothsayer and whatnot. Like, you know, but you get a better idea, man. It kind of captures it better. And considering you have the barbecue and shit on, like, you can go take a breather, grab a burger, get a beer. You know, it's
better for the performers as well. They get 45 minutes to get into their set. You know, they get it's better to really showcase what you can do in 45 minutes. Like,
yeah, it's a really unusual festival in that sense that every band on there requires that kind of level of commitment. You know, you can't just like have a fleeting listen and decide what you think. You really have to sit down through a set. You know,
like, fuck it all day long. Yeah, you're spot on.
Apart from the noise, maybe, you know, the noise interlude. You know, I don't know if I could do 40 minutes of that, but the rest of the bands do require a bit of commitment, a bit of attention.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, they're spot on there.
True Home is a special one, really special. I know Declan uses like, yes, it's just one bass player and a drummer, but I'm pretty sure he split three amps. So
yeah,
he gets a really, really good sound. Definitely one to be.
They could do a logo though. It's the only criticism. Like, the fucking logo is terrible. Come on.
So Emmett, you're going to be spinning tunes in between bands, or is it like you can't be fucking doing barbecuing and spinning tunes? Be a bit greasy. Like.
I can be honest. Yeah, no, I did it last year and everything like this, but the worst part about it, so between bands and everything like this, we have like a label-based playlist that plays throughout. So like loads of Curse Monk artists that want to obviously be on the lineup or whatever and play it throughout and everything like this. But like the actual barbecue playlist is like a little bit of a mixed bag of everything. But like the playlist I had made for last year is one that I was initially going to do off my laptop and stuff. When we were connecting to the Pharma system and everything like this, one of the boys let us use their phone basically, and the shit hit the fan after that then, because it went from like we had kind of said, myself and Roger, we were like, sure, we'll keep it like, doom and sludge and noise based, whatever, like this, maybe a bit of industrial or whatever. And I just went to use the loo and wash my hands, and I turned back 2 minutes later and like Chic is playing over the system, and then there's Exodus playing, and I was just like, I looked at the boys and I was like, I went for fucking 90 seconds. I was like, how would you fucking manage this? But no, I'll be a bit more organized in the music front outside this time. But like, I will detest, like, I know people would probably, want to be saving a few quid or whatever and just arrive for doors for the actual music, but I know the lads can attest to this. The barbecue is like one of the biggest highlights of the day. The crack that happens throughout it is absolutely hilarious. Like, because like that, like Ali was saying earlier, we do have a well-oiled machine now in regards to like, we've some of the till, we've some on the onions, we've some on the actual barbecue and stuff for this. But like, we'd be there messing and drinking with the crowd while we're doing it, like, do you know what I mean? And we'll have a few prizes and stuff to give away during the barbecue as well. I haven't it fully ironed out yet, but I will be giving away some stuff. So like, every time that someone comes up and they buy a burger, I'm going to be giving them a raffle ticket with the number, and I'm just going to randomly start giving out from the Depths t-shirts. I've got a few vouchers and stuff like that as well. So there's, come to the barbecue, and you buy a burger for £3, go to Temple Street Children's Hospital, you can walk away with a vinyl or a t-shirt, like, do you know what I mean? So it's win-win for everyone, like.
Yeah, that's class. Yeah, all the proceeds from the barbecue after the costs go to Temple Street. The Monkfest t-shirt sales, same. Ticket sales, same. And the raffle tickets are the only thing. All proceeds for the raffle tickets go to the Temple Street St. Children's Hospital and the Curse Monk stall as well. So 50% of the sale. So it's
a great cause. And also, if anybody wants to do a whip round for €100, he'll eat a wasp. So that'll go to charity as well.
The whole nest, no crumbs, no nothing.
See, Joe, this is what you miss, man. Emmett has agreed to eat a wasp's nest.
Like, again, there's no cause, no reason or whatever. This isn't something that I woke up and decided to do. This has been nearly haunting me since just after the first Monkfest now. Like, so maybe it'll be a thing for as long as we continue to go until someone donates €100 towards it, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah, you should be allowed.
There's money being gathered for that right now, and you know it, man. Like, he's sweating.
If the Dubs heard this now, as long as it's not like a live active wasp nest, with like a couple
no, they're protected.
Vibrating.
I don't think you fucking. I don't think you established whether it was or not. Like, I think it was a wasp sandwich you had originally said.
You're going to Japan, man. So I mean, there's some fucking Asian delicacies out there.
That's it, choking from the back.
How are you prepping for that, Joe?
Not eating any wasps' nests anyway. Kind of like give it for the Asian turnaround, it might be kind of delicious. Like, that's why I was saying maybe it should be a real live wasp's nest, and you can get it up to €1,000. Like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you could up the stakes a little bit. You start pushing it.
Be walking out of Monkfest looking like the Michelin Man with all the swelling out from all the things.
Any comments before we go on to the last band, Joe? Or actually, he's heard.
So we're going from the Wasp's Nest bit. We have Tomas O'Brien put a nice little smiley face, 2 eyes, and some lovely lips. Kite Till I Die, True Home were outstanding at Monkfest last year, and Alex and Owen were the ones that recommended them to me at the Siege before. So thanks for that. Thomas Clark has a litany of comments. Buckfast Insider here. He likes Reef. He's looking forward to the Gamma Bomb documentary. We all are. Oh, that's Boss, Bass, Dirty. 4 albums of that will be a challenge.
Okay. Are we ready to go then? On to Slung from a Tree.
Oh,
When you sent me this track, you know, I wrote you back an essay on Messenger about it, going, holy fuck, this is just mental. Can you remember that? You can?
It's good 4, almost 5 years ago at this stage, man.
Yeah, would have been, yeah. So this is one of my favorite tracks by Slung from a Tree, and it's probably one of my favorite fucking Irish releases of all time in relation to honestly, just this song is just ridiculous, and trying to even get a section out of it to do you justice. But anyway, this is the section I chose anyway, so. Man, I was hearing fucking saxophones and all, you know, at various levels in that song. I remember I was just going, what the fuck? I was just going, how the fuck do I was thinking, how do I even tackle this song? Like, it was just crazy at the time when you sent it over. Like,
I must have listened to that exact riff 100 times since it was, you know, we first got it back then. Fucking, I spaced out many nights to that. I really have been. I'd be messaging on there some mornings, 3 o'clock in the morning, with an old fucking picture of a fucking, what you call it? This York.
Yeah.
Fucking
nice ever in Ireland. Fucking
vibing out.
Spice Finder.
Spice Finder, exactly. Yeah, it's great for chicken and fucking beef.
I remember hearing myself and Kieran were on the way back from practice, and we had the Metal Set episode on that was for when that album came out, and Richie, you were going on about saxophones, and me and Kieran were looking at each other going, what the fuck was he listening to? But it's a very super layered, man.
Did you hear it, Alex, in the end?
No, I didn't hear saxophones, no. But what I will say is I think that that song, and that album especially, again, it's very layered, and I think to sound as unique as you do in a genre, and I mean this with no disrespect to anyone that plays in the sort of, I hate the phrase stoner metal, but that sort of sludgy stoner genre, to have as much uniqueness to your sound as you do is pretty incredible. It's you know straight away when it's a Slung from a Tree song. It's brilliant, and I think as well Andrew Hayes doesn't get enough credit for being. He's so tight. and he has so much feel. Like he's such an underappreciated drummer. I think he's brilliant. So.
He's come on. So I remember first seeing him, and he was not that he was sloppy. It suited the vibe of what you were doing at the time, but he has fucking come on so much in the last 4 or 5 years as a drummer.
Feel like
really has.
Where he fits the groove is something else. It's brilliant. All of you, like you're all brilliant and lovely and sound.
Just fucking say it. So thank you very much, man. Thank you.
So give us news. Where are you in relation to Slung from a Tree? Are you
space?
I'm in space. Can't you see?
How did he do that? Amazing. Where are you? Are you recording, releasing anything next year, or are you demoing, or at the moment, or what's the crack?
Yeah, demoing. We're kind of, I suppose, in the very same way, man, mirroring what Alex said. Like we're at that stage now where it's kind of like gigs can wait. Gigs are always going to be there. Like, you know, there'll always be a gig. So we're kind of taking a few weeks, months, whatever it may be, to kind of write music. You know, we have some stuff there. Hopefully, be ready for Monkfest. You know, it's practically done. It's just whether it'll be played at Monkfest or not is the next thing. Like, but
are you playing new songs at Monkfest?
Possibly, Alex, man. Possibly.
Do you believe him, Howard, when he says that? Like, because I don't.
If you play some of your new songs, we'll play.
I believe it's definitely possible with these boys. I think that you know, they might just jam the fucking thing out. I just remember from the last gig in the Siege where fucking lads started packing up after the first song. They were so fucking high they thought they were finished the gig. and no one was like, no, we only just played one song, we have to keep going. Aaron took the guitar off, the hat off, and he started packing up, and no one was like, no, but we have another fucking, we only just started.
No, the best thing about that gig was Aaron, we had 15 minutes to get on stage, and we're so used to like throwing our amps on and having to start ASAP because, you know, long songs, and we had 40 minutes. Like we were like, oh, we're smooth sailing, baby. Like we had 50 minutes to set up our shit. Aaron goes, oh sure, I'll get a few drinks anyways. He had the guitar tuned and didn't bother turning on the tune or all the fuzz pedals on. Just put the guitar down next to the amp. Instead of fucking feeding back, I could see Gavin was on the sound desk, and I could see the man just running. And I was like, okay, I know what he's doing, so I just ran over and just hit his tuning pedal, like. But yeah, the fella just walked off, said, "Go on, so I'll get around the drinks." Got the round of drinks, man. You know, so it was fantastic. Yeah, it was a good set. It was a very fun set. Like, you know, it's very humbling to walk out from and see Jesus already that much people waiting. You know, it's kind of, I'm there sweating, man, trying to tune my bass, and like, oh Jesus Christ, how do I do this again? Like.
Even in the context of the Siege, that was a special moment. Son from a Tree upstairs, there was just the crowd, like you said, they were just waiting to see. And fucking everyone was just, I don't know, rooting for you or something. It was mental. It was a really special moment.
It's those home gigs, man. You know, like it's, and you know yourself, like the Siege is the great big, it's the meetup. Like, you know, there's people there you might have seen in years, like, but you can just pick up from where you left off. So. Like that word of mouth spreads around. Oh, they're on 10 minutes to go watch them. Like, you know yourself, you get pulled in to watch bands, and it's just.
I don't know. Yeah. I think that that's true in some regard, but I think there's a bit more to it. I think you like. Oh
no, geez, I don't mean it that way. Like,
no, I mean this in a good way. I think like you bring an energy. You almost bring like a hardcore energy, but like it's like a really stoner song. But then there's fucking people crowd surfing and there's
absolutely.
You have your own energy, man. It's brilliant. You're a force to be reckoned with live. Like, it's excellent. I think there's more.
I think it's really I love that. People really take our sets for like roughhousing. You know, it's a roughhouse set. Like, you know, I don't know how that's going. Like, you know, I remember having my pedal board like front and center on that stage. Like, you're used to use as much space as I can. I'm a big man, like, you know what I mean? And John Quill, the absolute gentleman, the
best.
He moved my pedal board just back enough that he step on the stage and just jump off. It was just enough. Just put this instant backward with half a foot. Got the dude up and it was like, I'm gone. And I was like, what a gent! Like, it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
There's a man who loves a bit of messing.
Oh. Legend. He's probably listening to this now, like, you know. So.
Oh, I would say so.
But I want to ask the lads in particular with Cursed Monk Records and the Siege and so on. This feels like more of an outsider festival of some sorts in relation to the Siege, where the Siege maybe, for want of a better description, is a bit more mainstream. Do you feel that way yourselves? Do you feel like this is a sort of a genre of music that rarely gets a chance to shine at these kind of things, or rarely has a chance to have its own place?
I don't think that was the intention, but I think with the nature of the label, like the label, you know, its aim is to cover noise, and I kind of speaking on Roger's behalf here, I suppose, but it's noise and doom and crust and a lot of the like really underground stuff that I suppose isn't as mainstream. And I think you kind of nailed it. Like those bands do get a shot at the Siege, but for the most part, like there's a bit more for everyone at events or bigger events. So this is basically, like we said at the beginning, like you just get in and you're pummeled from the off until the end. So that's what I like. I don't like having any smash from the beginning.
What do you think about that, Joe? Underground festivals like Monkfest.
I think it's great to see, and I think like the sort of sludge and doom scene is kind of probably a lot more united than a lot of other scenes. Like, you know, if you had a death metal kind of thing like that, it would already kind of go into a lot of different subgenres and stuff, you know, or thrash or anything like that. Whereas it kind of feels like there's a very specific kind of like style of, you know, kind of Sabbathy, stonery sludge that, like, you know, Curse Monk are really, really good at doing, you know. So I think it's more part of them. I think if there were more scenes that were as like kinetic as the sludgy doom scene, the world would be better, you know.
Yeah.
True words.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting them on, yeah.
It comes down to, like, I suppose we'll if it is that kind of outsider or whatever you want to call it, it's look at the bands that are playing, right? You have someone like Blut and Geist. There's a hardcore band, there's a two-piece, like kind of a traditional-ish doomy band, funeral doom kind of thing. Then you've got the likes of ourselves and Slung from a Tree, which are also two very different bands, but kind of just united under the banner of tune low, play slow, pummel people, make it as loud and heavy as possible.
100%.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Getting there. Okay, so obviously the trains, if you're coming from Dublin and stuff, happy days. Fucking dubs are always looked after, of course, Howard, aren't they? Yeah. So
he'll give you a lift.
So there's the City Link from Dublin again, Arthur's Quay, and we're coming also from Cork and Galway. So there is bus services to get there. If you're short of places to stay, you could contact a few different people on this screen here. I'm not going to name names, but there's someone that's really
Get out
great.
The spare bed on. Get out the spare bed by.
Anything for you, man.
You'll blow up.
Daniel, if you need a good dishwasher and tidy aware.
Yeah. Well, there'll definitely be an after party at Meehan Tavern afterwards.
Hey!
The bar, yeah, definitely, yeah. So
like it's
don't
like,
stop.
but like this, as I said, like it's down to Roger for getting all this together under shockingly horrific situation that happened, you know. So it is an incredible charity to give to Temple Street Children's Hospital, and it'll be split between the neurology department and the play therapy department. So let's not forget that. The tickets are 20 quid each, and starting at around 6:30. Now the barbecue
at 3
is a 3, yes. So the way you've built that up, that barbecue is not to be missed, you know. So
especially if there's going to be wasp eating, we fucking have to get on that.
Oh, chalk it down. I'm telling you. The boys will be chewing and low. I'll be holding my stomach in for the rest of the day. Stingers coming out my ears. Like,
let's start GoFundMe for this, lads. Yeah. No,
it'll change every week. It's like, did I say 100? No, I meant 200. Just keep going up.
Any more comments, Howard, before we pull the plug?
Look, So we're down to Gallygaggin. So Tomas O'Brien has says last year's slug from a tree. I never heard of those guys. Set was iconic. Aaron zooted to space, sunglasses on, and auto-tune on the vocals.
I remember that.
Yeah, the auto-tune.
Oh, I can fucking picture it. Kieran Coughlin says, great band and great album. Alan O'Murraku says, pure class festival, even if Sire not heading. I think he had a misspell there. Not heading. Oh, he's not heading. Buy a ticket and support. A fantastic cause. Go on. And Terror Syndrome with hey lads! Exclamation mark.
Hello. All right, Ron. Okay, so that's it, lads. We'll see you there. That's the first most important thing that I will say.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get there now and experience the whole. And it is a whole different thing with 8 bands and the barbecue, and we all know each other there. It's going to be just mighty crack. And for those that have never been to Limerick before, it's easy enough to find, lads. Is it, Phamarcia?
Oh, it's right by Arthur's Quay. You couldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Nah, you couldn't.
There's no excuses with fucking Google anymore anyway. I mean, you'll find the fucking thing.
Be able to smell the barbecue and the doobs as well. So
Smell the cooking wax.
follow your nose, lads.
That's it. Follow the smoke.
Yeah.
Follow the smoke. Yeah.
We'll light the beacons at 3:00 and everyone can just march forward. Then, like,
what time actually is it due to finish? By the way, just rough idea, like.
I'd say after. Go on, if you want to say.
Is it like the music would finish around 1 a.m. and then Pharma, I think, closes at 2 or half 2 on a Saturday?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
late bar then.
Yeah.
Late bar as well. Jesus Christ. Absolute carnage.
That's it. Raffle and everything will be a late finish, 1 o'clock. Probably.
So pace yourselves.
What's that, Alex?
Pace yourselves.
Pace.
Long way.
Glass of water with the pints,
Follow Danielle's tips 1, 2, and 3, and then forget about everything after that. You haven't to hope otherwise. Okay, lads. So listen, thanks again for coming on the show. Owen, Emmett, and Alex, really appreciate it. Big shout out to Rod, who couldn't make it tonight. I'll have all the links on the YouTube channel, and support this scene. Even if you can't go there, there's fantastic merch up there on the Bandcamp, so just fucking contribute to some way or other anyway, and let's make